Hey guys, and welcome to a new sketch vlog video where I sit here and rant about the things that are on my mind. And let me just tell you, I feel like I'm procrastinating right now from it because I need to clean my room. And this video is just going to tell you that, how to clean your room. Sounds boring, but I'm going to show you the little cheat ways on how to clean your room and get it done really quick. Don't show your parents this video because this is actually not going to teach you how to clean your room. Well, technically it is. Let me just get into it because right now there's so many piles across my floor of dirty clothes that you could probably just chuck in a Where's Waldo figurine and play the game itself. It's that bad. First type of person you come across when it comes to room cleaning and type of way to do it is the stowaway. Girl, there is under your bed, room to put your mess and junk under. There is dressers, there is your closet. There's so many different areas. There's your coat rack, not just on the coat rack because that's probably filled with your clothes, but behind the coat rack, you know, it still conceals things. If you have enough coats on that coat rack, it'll look like a really weird scarecrow in the corner of your room. And then there's that chair. I don't know about you, but I have a chair in my room, and it's like the chair of the stuff that I've only like worn one day, and it's still kind of clean. It's been like half a day. Don't judge me, but it goes on the chair. And then it just turns into disgusting dirty clothes because you get super lazy and slack on it, and then your bed just turns into a pile of clean clothes that you're too lazy to put away in your dresser and closet. It's like, we need to situate this, and that's why my room became messy in the first place. Another type of person may be falsely accused of being organized or having collection, but they are the dust coverers. Those people who organize their items on top of shelves, and there's so many items on the shelf that you can't even notice the dust that's all over. Like, they skip that chore. It doesn't even need to be taken care of. It reminds me of like that room in Harry Potter where you pick your wand, Ollivanders. If you know what I'm talking about, Harry Potter fans. There's just so much stuff, like, there's no room to do the dusting. We have just so many things. This is a collection of my things. And talking about people with collections, there is the collector, and they have so much junk that they refer it to and label it as a collection, but in reality it's just like a pile of stuffed animals. And if they could BS their parents long enough to tell them, no, this is a pile of cups that I have been assorting, and they all go in a chronological order of like different mold inside of it because they've been sitting in my room so long, just don't let your parents notice the mold inside. Because there is a fine line between collection and a pile of trash, and hopefully you could just like levitate over it. It's just a collection. All those stuffed animals, that pile over there, yeah, it's just a collection of stuffed animals, even though I'm 16 years old and it's really hard to explain to your family that you have a pile of stuffed animals. When I was 16, that's why I try to tell them. It's just a collection. Just don't tell them your boyfriends gave it to them, girls, because your parents, if you're at a certain age, they will get in trouble. I've been through that. It's not pretty. May the odds be in your favor on that one. The next type of person who tries to clean their room, I say clean with air quotes and apostrophes or wherever you want to put beside it because it's not really cleaning, is the room switcher. Now, I was an expertise at room switching, and if you're young enough to still live with your parents, this is the move for you. And if you don't want to totally clean your room, this is like if, you know, your boo thing's about to come over and you just want things out of the way. Like, this is right next to the stowaway. This is kind of like that. What you do is you take your stuff and you put it in someone else's room, preferably your parents, and then when they notice, where did all this junk come from? You try to tell them an elaborate backstory that's a sentimental gift. Like, you thought that they would want it because this was your very first school project that you thought of them while you were making it in the 5th grade. Or this is your very first stuffed animal that you really cared for or named when you were a child. And maybe they will keep it and it will stay out of your room. But honestly, if you're at a certain age and you have stuff from when you were a baby, it might sound a little bit like a hoarder, and my mom already says I'm turning into a hoarder just like my father, and that's another issue for another video. I hope that TV show isn't my future. So those are all my tips and tricks on how to clean your room. Not really clean it, maybe organize it in different ways when people are about to come over to your house. Leave me a comment down below if you are a messy person or a very clean, organized person. Because last time on Sketch Vlogs we talked about what is something popular that you don't understand, and one person said about when people ask about how many carbs are in things in restaurants, and I understand that, especially people who are gonna be on the no carb diet for like literally 2 or 3 days or a week, and the rest are like, girl, let's go to Krispy Kreme donut. Also, another comment is when people say stay fierce. I don't understand your lingo. What are you saying? I will be whatever I want to be when I want to be it. Like, really? So thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. If you guys like this vlog series, you could thumbs this up to let me know. And if you like any of the drawings featured in this video, all original art pieces will be for sale down at my Etsy store. Links will be down below, and there's also copies as well that are a lot cheaper. But I hope you guys have a great day because it is all good, as my shirt says. You want to see? Thumbs up if you know which 90s favorite sports animated movie this is from. Or reminds me of, I should say. Well, that is the only time you're probably going to see my chest all up in the YouTubes on purpose. Save it in a folder. No, don't. That's weird. Anyways, it's sad that some of you are probably too young to be knowing what I was referring to with the shirt. But I love you guys, and I will definitely be seeing you soon. I should get going before this gets too awkward. Bye!